Yeah. Alright, you caught up to my air. Up in here. Standing player. Alright, now we hear karaoke, no freestyle, rescue the rest of the way. Okay, now you're here again, staying caught up to I. Okay, unshy, and every single wish divine. Yeah, you see, you can see two through. A soul lasts a couple seconds anymore. Hey you. Then it expels, expunges, expends all of the things it wants to be. Unhappily. Anyway, come with me day by day. Add 24 hours to go. Right here at 5:36 a.m. Ayo. Yeah, it's early in the morning time, but that's okay. This is just all part of my rhyme. Up in time too. Here we go again. Voodoo in the way for you. Choo choo choo. What I bring up is what is in the peace of mind. Hey you. Alright, now you're gonna stay caught up to I in the new light divine all the time. Name Toad, upload, okay, down the road I go again, as a new code. Hey, hi, anyway again, here we go again, 1 to 10, this is just another way to be. Up in here, Valley View, seeing you and I this way. Okay, and now we pray at the universe that it won't explode. Hey, here we go again, down the road again. Hey, positive mode, this away, coming back through to say, what if the earth was spinning around the universe this away? Coming back true with a new art style. Hey, karaoke, no for you. Anyway, here we go. Think about what you could put in the no pout mode all the time through. Alright, I do it through. Up in here I go again, choo choo. Yeah, voodoo for I this time, all the time in the rhyme. Here I go again, divine. Now, if you want to go and do another chance user, hey. Of the bay, you know, med bay thoughts anyway. You gotta go and code your own environment through, let it be a part of you too. Hey, yeah, hurts is what they say, absorb, you know what you can in a second, then you can't be a new galore anymore. Up in here we go score. Yeah, put the Jumbotron to the sky, see the scoreboard, leaderboard anyway. Here we go again today, down the lane, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, it feels right to say you're in my own shade too. Anyway, I'll protect you, if you're a fan of my lyrics, up in here the tone, the vibe, the karaoke, no freestyle. Anyway, yeah, the what I spit out, it just comes out about, in a new pout, hey, anyway, no drought, anyway, here we go, no doubt, up in here we go, yeah, there's just no other way to say, let's pray like that today, listen to the song in a little bit too, hey, gather what you can, hey, yeah, glitch, okay, now we're right here, you and I know Stitch, just a bridge.
Yo, karaoke note, rhyme, okay in time, space-time, continuum, okay, continue, here we go again, you and I, 1 to 10, this is just a rhyme from my head, in the gray area, undead, anyway, again, no shame to say, what if you made it here this way, hey, have you been today, you and I, going down the karaoke note this way, in the rhyme, no crime left to say, you and I, we're gonna do no crime in every single which way, as we walk around the garage, hey, or a shed anyway, shed away, what you wanna do, yeah, put an opposite at the point that you wanna yoink and keep okay, get the point of DNA, yay, every single which way, you and I don't know how to flow, but we go and so, in the reality and in life through, here we go again, 1, 2, choo choo, no other way to say, veer away from the illness at bay, in every single which way, dot, period, point, decimal, okay, now we're here, staying caught up to next year, anyway, backwards comma, here I go, backwards, not all the time though, so you know, rewind a bit, fast forward a bit there, VHS, here you go, here, okay, you hear the tape playing backwards like it's its own air too. Anyway, again, what happens 1 to 10? Now you let me know in my head. Every day, here we go again, yay, down the lane, and either way, sidewalk mode, here we go again as toad. This is just I right here, upload, okay, no, just a note. Anyway, karaoke freestyle, thank you for being such a thing for me, thank you, yoink. Okay, again, where do we go? 1 to 10, I see, just count from 1 to 10, 0 to 11 in the middle, okay, alphabetically, anyway. Alright, hey. Company talk today. But in the night we go and flow. So we fucking know how to be a new toad this away. Coming back true every day. Anyway, anymore again, here we go off the shelf. You and I gonna flow like we fucking know how to go and be a new upload in time through to true. Name again from me to you to say hey. Every single which way, say again goodbye to the other play. This is just another rewrite. Okay, script right here, play right. Here we go again, real time talks in a way too true. Coming back at 6:50 p.m. Hey you. Anyway, again, here we go off the shelf. You and I coming back to a new sky. In time, okay, through to true at 6:50 p.m. still, hey you. Anyway, again, here we go off the shelf. You and I going back into time, the lines of time. Coming back true, coming back through, coming back to you. Up and here we go, hey, you and I gonna look at the time as it blinks away. And it comes back to another numerology for you and I tonight. And the bright lights too of the street lights, eh? Reflection off the signs anyway. Careful that one, hey? Yeah, anyway, say again goodbye to the other imagination to our eyes. It's all in the cells of eyes. Hyping up a vape in the air, okay, no cape hair. Anyway, put it to the other side, either way. Off the shelf I go, this is just Toad, upload with I in a new kind of mind, okay? Get the point of the say, in every single which way. Hyped up, raise it up, past the heartbeat, even past the brain pulls up in the body of you, okay? Now stand cluing with I. Down the clues of the body of the divine. So passionate, I almost said it twice. I kinda did right there, but here I go off the microphone anyway. Karaoke note for you tonight. Switching up the words, up the rhyme. Here we go again, I'm true. This is just like that though. Hey, feels like a rap, yo, but this is just a hobby passionate guy. Doing these words like this, hey, hi, again, say again to the 35 mind of I. Anyway, what's your age, I guess, hey, since we're on the topic of that one, new birth, anyway, again, here we go off the shelf. Into the vein, okay, swim around, you get the point of each thought, here I are. Connecting each one into one car, here we go, off the shelf we go, being avatar, okay, now we're here, not mean. Clean in the mind we do. This is just another choo-choo voodoo ride for you and I. In time, okay, 2 minutes apart, spread them apart. Okay, now you get the point of the young. Here we go again, untrue. What I intend to say in the next beat, next verse meant to say, hey, right here, staying grounded to the earth. No mood, okay, no pressure either, eh? Then it reaches God anyway. Anymore, here we are, divine, all the fucking time. You and I and the, the toad base of I. If you got the point of the yoink yet, okay, not yet wet, dry lip though, so we can go and flow all the fucking time, anyway. Again, a karaoke note from I to you. This time flow down the lane tonight in the new bright light, okay? And now you're staying caught up to my say.
in every single which way. I hope you just listen to me the whole way through this time. Hey, get the point of the story mode. Okay, yeah. All the artists trying to do a story mode. Feels right to say I'm like that too, but in a hobby mode at bay. Creating a new way to be is hard, when you're not, eventually still happy. So I had to put it right here in the air of the audio control. I'm happy. Thank you. Because I said I walked the lonely road, I gotta come back on the toad road. This away, coming back through in a new lane. You and I coming off the shelf, here we go again. Yay, every single which play that we wanna play inside of two. Anyway, took a lane to say, here I go off the shelf this away. Name again from you to say is I toad, hey, hi. Anyway, say again goodbye, okay, goodbye to the last guy you met online a couple years ago, flowing like he doesn't know his own ears. Now I'm right here rebuilt, hey, here we go, off the shelf, you and I at 8 p.m. anyway. Now we flow and go, here time blinks with us too, yay, every single which way, yeah, yay, anyway, now it's 8 official, okay, now we're here in a new way to be. Happily coming back through with me, yeah, name again from you to me, so anyway, off the shelf I go, new road, new note, karaoke note, with some notes in my pocket, yeah, felt right to say, I don't need a paper or pen anymore, pencil, hey, lead, okay, now we're right here with the cell phone technology at bay, every single which way, you and I, we wanna go down the lane, this away and pray. Now we're right here, hey, pray to the Lord in heaven, hey, anyway, they say, yeah, do it, you got amen. Now we're right here, caught up to the amen. Anyway, amend what you gotta do, so that you can undo and glue again, hey, now you get the point of the tools in you. Now you're here happily with I this way, coming back and try in every single which way I wanna rhyme. Coming back and try again, with you and I, here we go again, divine. Now we were dropping, now it feels right to say, here we go again today, in the garden mode, with the sunshine beaming down the road, hey, beside the garden, hey, yeah, a field of gardens, hey, felt right to veer away to the other road, and view the scope, HD vision, okay, here clean with eye, and a new line this away. To be at bay in every single which way, happily through to true, connected to your twin flame. Feels right to say, okay, soulmate rhymes coming up in time too, but now I gotta put it right here to the clipboard. Yeah, alien, no more humanoid, neither, hey, just a human walking around with a clipboard. I'm bored, hey, yeah, right to skateboard, kickflip, okay, heel flip, okay. Now we just wanna go play out the way, no adult mode or ancient, anyway, either way to say, the only other realms after, adolescent, hey, yeah, off the shelf I go from that one too, coming back through to say, hey, hi, have you been tonight, you and I, get the point of the yoink. Alright, this one's called 60,000 Thoughts for a Reason. One reason. Those blood cells up in the vein or wherever, what have you being, okay, get the point, okay, yoink, okay. Now I will put 60,000 thoughts, white blood cells right there. Hey, hi, have you been tonight? Karaoke style, freestyle is the way to be with I. Anyway, here we go again, hobby mode in time. 2, this is just another 1, 2, checkpoint, okay, and now we're right here, yoinking away the fear, okay, now we're gonna go again, say again goodbye, I have a passionate rhyme, this time, yeah, my passionate rhyme is to say, public guy figures anyway, come back with I, yeah, the fan base, hey, take away the L inside of fame, okay. Anyway, here we go again, 1 to 10 through the door, no, through a door frame, though galore. nameplate above the door, whatever you wanna put it there, right there too on the back plate. Okay, now that's just your name for the time being anyway. As I sing to you, freestyle mode. Okay, now go code another code with I in a new light too. Coming back to a new view. Okay, you and I. Okay, we're looking at the shoe as we, stay grounded to you, I. Okay, now we're right here again, single helix in the divine. You've got a helix for I, I've got a helix for you. Feels right to say anyway. Here we go again, off the shelf this away. Coming back, not insane. Anyway, karaoke was the way of the note. No computer language nodes. Anyways, I can go by to that one. That shelf didn't work for me anyway. You two either way clear. Anyway, raw organic mode. Okay, go catch another toad with I. Although the name is Toad, does not mean that I'm a ribbit in time. Okay, but ripple through water, hey, switch up the time and the rhyme. Okay, now spaceship, here we go, planet mode, okay. Here we go, blessed with these words, yay. Tonight though, let's go have some fun in this unsun, yeah, almost said this what rhyme with the last word in time. You could say it'd just be a crime if I tried to be pointing you in the negative direction, but I've got a positive point here. Thank you for listening to me this year. Nah, I'm smiling ear to ear. Alright. Clear. Here we go again with another no picnic table out by my side, or a blanket, or a basket, okay to say. Here we go again off the shelf today. Every single which way that you know how to be, just be that true. Coming back to no Pikachu up in here, we got the point from the yoink. And every single which way we point to the dot up in here and see that it came back to a single dot. Hey, the curse is up in here. So we hypnotize anyway those other ears that they were in there clear. Okay, I run with I. Here we go down the line. I know the hygiene, okay, the mind. Practice up in here, took a lot to say. Here we go though, down the road as a new code. Every single which sequence too that we make up in you and I. Here we go again from the not shy anyway to the other rhyme. Coming back here to say, here we go again today. In the, off the shelf we go, every single which way that we want to. Take a cup from the cupboard, okay, now we make sure we say these right words, okay, correctly though, okay, so, just so you know, I don't sew a blanket to yo, family lines, okay, now we're here to vine every single which time, and in the rhyme too. Unsad, okay, unmad, both of them in a helix, hey, from the single strand of the helix, DNA is the other way. It fixes itself up, and there you go. Now you see how to be a soul. Up in here you flow with I down the lane. It feels right to say. Now you're caught up to my unshy guy or girl, Jane or John Doe. Up in here we flow again, no floating in the day to say. We're here to now, every single which to now anyway. In the immediate, continuous and constant mode we flow, like we know how to be a real code every single which way. So I put this to the serious talk, hey, not a scratch or an itch, commence, okay. Now you're here again with I in the new commander, hey, hi, not shy again from my head anyway. Now you're here again, caught up to my album making mode, okay, now the name from afar to you to say, a nickname from my guy, he's my guy, best friend at that, okay, my name again at that, I'll just get it off the shelf right here. Name is Toad from afar, got another nickname though, it's Turtle anyway. Now you're here again, slow motion, talk no with I. stay caught up to my eye in every single which way, because if you name drop your eye online, they'll catch it too, or try to. You understand my point? Okay, yoink, I'm gonna yoink, nothing more to say. Here you go and here I go, off the shelf today. The date, okay, Valentine's Day, that's all I can say. Anyway, again, don't be cooler than yourself, you feel it too. Don't be cooler than your own self, off the shelf. Okay, plug that one through, as I did before, and say as these lines come through, true. Up in here in reality, hey you, reality is the name drop I'm going to say. Off the shelf too, anyway, reality. Yeah, you're right here with the freestyler at bay. In every single which way. Call it a karaoke, no freestyle anyway. Any more improvisation? Here we go again with another day. Here we go, yo, in you and I today. Just flow with I at every single which cloud I land upon underneath the song. Every day the mist comes back to I gotta put it in and define. Yeah, feels right to say, here we go again, yay, down the lane, this away, coming back from attack, from the other bay, the other med thought anyway, hey, the one that I thought I was controlling my avatar from a Bluetooth headset, hey, anyway. Coming back from the land of the free, okay, back to the soul of me, 1, 2, 3, free, okay, now I unlock my soul this way too, putting it online just for you, anyway, here we go again, wet in the day, too true, coming back to the way we wanna be inside of we, up in me, up in I, up in myself. Get the point of the shelf. Okay, now you're here again, creating another shelf. Here we go, off the self. No such thing as that. Either way, the rad mode. Up in here, the up in here I go as code. Real name anyway. Anymore, hey. Would I wanna be and put the ill in front of thee before I come back to me? Anyway, happy. It wasn't intended, there's just evil bits up in there, up in the world earth, ayo. Get the point, yeah, the universe spins around the earth, you get the point of the yoink. Two, that's just how I yoink, hey, coming back through. I yoink because I have a belief, so standing tall. Just at the mall, anyway, here we go again, parked. Here we go, no starting, nothing left here. Okay, so I will spark away. Here we go, you and I. What if the lane change was the artist mode up in here? Up and clear, up in the fear. No fear left up in here. Anyway, I will transcribe, I will put you get the point. When they inscribe on the walls of the cave, you get it too, you're doing the same to the brain. Oh, it took a lot to say that way. Anyway, here we go again. 1 to 10, 1 to 9, 1 to 8, whatever it feels comfortable to say. Get rid of the 6, flip it upside down, you get the whole point of the yoink, backwards comma 2 in every single which imagination score. Here we go through the door of I. Talking about the imagination that turns real light on, hey, true. Anyway, again, choo triumphs, okay, now we're here to through. Up in the rhyme, anyway, since not an inspired motion of the ocean. The whole world earth has gone to shit, but I'll be right here in a spit. Call it a karaoke, no, but that's okay, too true. I'm coming back to save you.